I want so bad to be able to feel comfortable with Corpusalo and to be like, he's our guy. They got him for 4 more years at a decent AAV. But with the way he's played and his whole career stats, like looking at all of that together, I just, no matter how hard I try, Ross, even I love his goalie mask. It was 1-1 on our Ring of Honor goalie mask in Ottawa Senators history. I believe, or at least it was my first pick.
Yeah.
And he's not able to instill a lot of confidence, unfortunately. He's able to make athletic big saves, but the issue with that is typically if you're making athletic big saves, it's because you're way out of position. And for Pasalo, allowing 4 goals very often, and so often, pretty much every single game, you could expect one bad goal to happen. So I don't know what kind of, we know he's going back to Finland. I believe he's already back in Finland now for the offseason. So I'd be interested to see what kind of training he's going to get into, because he's got to be looking in the mirror and be like, I just signed this monster ticket. I'm the guy in Ottawa. How do I turn this around?
As you can tell, Pilsy's already gone into Joonas Korpisalo, who we will lead off with on our exit interviews, because Joonas Korpisalo played a career high in games with 55, started a career high with 49 starts this season, and still was unable to produce consistency to any standard so far this, or not so far, the season's long gone, especially for Korpisalo, who finishes it with just 21 wins in 49 starts. That's 26 losses, 4 OT losses, a 3.27 goals against average, and an 890 save percentage. Had 0 shutouts and a goal saved above expected of minus 16.1. Just not gonna cut it, no matter how you slice it. So when you look at Korpisalo's season, I think Pilsy nailed it too. Like, one bad goal a game is the ultimate gut punch for a team that needs confidence from its veteran players, goaltenders included. And they just could not get that from Korpisalo.
No, they couldn't. And it just happened too much. And it happened at bad times. Like, Ross, I don't know about you, but I feel like the bad goal always
Like
happened
at the start of a game.
Well, I wasn't going to say the start of the game. I feel like those goals he would let in on the first or second shot, which was a lot of them, those weren't like head scratching plays. It was more just like, oh man, you couldn't have made 3 saves before letting a goal. Like, it wasn't so much that like they were bad goals. It's just like, wow, so quick and so often. I felt that the bad goals happened right when the Sens would pick up momentum. Like, I don't, maybe that's just me, but I just feel like so many times in my mind, I'm like, ooh, the Sens are kind of nice right now. They got it going. And then just a muffin wrist shot from the top of the circle beats him clean. And you're like, well, there goes that 10 seconds of momentum we had.
Yeah, it was fun while it lasted. And I think the advanced stats really show that too, because if you look at the save percentage on unblock, like on low danger and medium danger scoring chances, that's where he's at his worst. Like, he actually does okay on high danger chances. The only problem with Korpisalo's game is that too often he's letting in floaters. He's letting in goals from the point that are just seeing eye shots that go right by him. I'm not trying to be rude at all, but like, it almost seems like he can't pick up the puck. Like, he can't see it off the stick and it goes right in. And all of a sudden he's looking around like, where did it go? And I don't know. And we talk about his mask, Billsy, like, there's something about like the style of it. It looks like it sits low on his head. It almost looks like it's kind of blocking his vision. I'm not, like, again, not trying to be rude, but we're trying to figure out why this guy let in 16 more goals than were to be expected, had one of the worst save percentages in the league, and why it's happened in Ottawa again for another year. So like, there has to be some blame on the team, because you look at the other guy, identical save percentage, but there was just something about the way that Korpisalo played in his net that gives you zero confidence in him in terms of being a positionally sound goalie, or one that can like have the vision and ability to see the puck and make sure that he's following his rebounds quickly and making sure he gets rebounds and not get clean beat on every shot from 15 to 30 feet out.
Well, Ross, if you're watching on YouTube, you can even see in this picture how low his max is, and it almost looks like it's going to cover his eyes. Like, it looked like if you're watching on YouTube, like my hat is like this. That's normally how I wear a hat, so you can see. It looks like Korpisalo wears his hat like this. Like the beak is like on his eyebrow. Yeah, exactly. We got the Corpusalo masks on right now. And I feel like it's one of those things, Ross. It's like classic Hollywood moment. All right, the team goalie sucks. He's trying so hard. He sucks. And then the coach is like, hey, you ever thought about getting glasses? Like maybe try some glasses on here. And then they put the glasses on him. He's a friggin' all-star. I like maybe Sens goalie coach just has to be like, you know what, Joonas? Let's try, just look, let's tilt that mask up. How's the vision now? And Corpy's just like, oh my God, this is like a game changer.
Jameis Winston got LASIK and he was an NFL quarterback. Like,
yeah, so I don't know. Obviously we're goofing a bit here, but there is some truth to what we're saying. His mask is abnormally low on his head. So I mean, I can still see right now, but I can see a whole lot better if I move this out of my way.
Let there be light. And with Corpusalo, we hope that he can figure it out.
We hope he sees the light.
Do you have confidence?
Do I have confidence? No.
Yeah. No, me neither.
Now,
let us know in the comments what you think about Joonas Korpisalo's season. I don't really have much else to say about it. It was disappointing in all aspects of it. You look at his game log, you look at the way things broke down for him, just frankly not good enough. The guy had 21 games where he had a save percentage above 9-10, and you need at least I think it's even worse when I put it like this. He had 28 games out of the 50 that he played. He had a save percentage under 900. Can't happen.
But Ross, I don't know if you're able to do this, but we did this exercise sometime through the year later on. What's his save percentage in wins? Are you able to quickly do that? Probably not. But I remember we looked at it and it was sparkling.
Yeah, of course. I mean, when you win, obviously you're going to be better, but he allowed he had a 925 save percentage in his 21 wins and an 861 in the losses.
Yeah. Now, Ross, obviously, when you win, you're probably going to have better numbers. But, that range is pretty incredible. I would have thought in wins, he's maybe at a 915 or somewhere in the 910s. But to be that high when you're winning and that low when you're losing, it's crazy.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You just want consistency out of him, right?
That's all I'm asking for. Yeah.
Weren't able to get that enough with Joonas Korpisalo. So let us know in the comments, Joonas Korpisalo's season in review. What do you think he needs to improve on for next season to go a whole heck of a lot better if he's back in the Senators' goal?